All right. Welcome to On The Sideline. I'm your host, Jeff Holden. Today, it's me and Big O.
What's good?
We have our special guest in studio. This is the Windthorst Volleyball team. I don't know if people know this or not, but they've got a statue, basically, as you drive through Windthorst on the right-hand side.
A bunch of winning.
With a bunch of volleyballs from state championships. How many state championships are there?
There's 14.
14. Yeah. All right, well, let's introduce
What was the oh, I'll ask that in a minute.
Yeah. Let's introduce first Coach Allison Bussey. How many years have you been coaching Windthorst?
I have been at Windthorst.
You hear all those fans clapping for you?
Yes. Oh gosh, put me on the spot. Since 2014.
Okay.
So this is my 11th season.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you have state championships.
Yes.
Okay. We'll get to that.
Okay.
All right. And then for the first time ever in the On The Sideline studio, we have 3 guests on one microphone.
The triplets.
Oh, do you want to introduce them?
We have Violet right here to my, well, if we're going left to right.
Violet, just say hi in the microphone for
We
us.
got Violet.
Just say hi.
This is Violet.
Okay.
Hi.
You got Karissa right here. And then you got Kyah right here in the middle.
Hey, that's a good job.
I'm a professional, bro. I don't mess up when the cameras are rolling.
All
You have
right.
to know that.
All right. So that was a good job, actually. I'll give you that.
That's why he asked me to do it, because he forgot.
No, I know all of them. I'm a volleyball expert
So you said.
when it comes to video. All right. So we appreciate y'all coming up here. We don't really have an agenda for the show. We're just going to wing it. Is that okay with y'all?
Yes, sir.
We find
Sounds
that
good.
that's a little bit better. We tried the whole scriptured part, and it was just seemed very robotic.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just winging it. So first, again, thank y'all for coming up, making the trip. I know y'all had practice a little bit earlier, but I think I know your coach, and she said that she let y'all out a little early, so that's good. Coach Bussey, if you would just tell us a little bit about yourself, like your coaching background, and then we'll go from there.
So I graduated from Windthorst High School and went on to play college volleyball at Midwestern State. And I got my first, actually when I was still at Midwestern, I was coaching at Wichita Christian while I did my student teaching. And then I got my first job at Petrolia High School. I coached and taught there for 1 year, and then went to Archer City High School for 4 years, and then took over the Windthorst program, like I said, in 2014.
What years
Awesome.
were you at Midwestern, at MSU?
2005 to 2009.
See, I knew I had seen you before, because I went to Midwestern. I got there in 2004. You played on some really, really good volleyball teams.
Yes,
That we were really,
we
really
did.
good back
Yes.
then. So I knew I had seen you before.
They're making a comeback, by the way.
Yeah,
Right.
they're getting back right. I mean, we went kind of like basketball in MSU right now. It's kind of when she was there, we were going to the Elite Four and all that good stuff, and then
yes.
we just kind of. I mean, we were rocking and rolling in all sports, from football to. People don't realize how good tennis was at MSU. We had
Still is.
I mean, but we had like Charlie. I can name some of the guys, but they were like Australians. They were coming from Australia, and they were extremely, extremely good. And our soccer program was the same way. So it's good. You were actually so she knows what it means to be an Indian.
That's right.
She was an Indian.
Yeah,
so
well,
that's-
I was both.
I
guess,
was too.
But
We started out being the Indian,
Yes.
then we switched to the Mustang. So that's a fun fact, right?
Interesting. Fun facts. All right, so we'll switch over to the players. We'll start with Violet, because she's on the left. So, Violet West, just give us some information about you, maybe your family, your friends, how much you played volleyball. You're all seniors, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, go ahead. Just introduce yourself.
My name is Violet. I'm a senior this year. I'm a setter, and I've been at Windthorst my whole life. So,
All right. Very good. Very good. And in the middle, we got Kyah Frank.
Hi, my name's Kyah Frank. I'm a senior. I play middle, and I moved to Windthorst in like 7th grade.
Where'd you move from?
Henrietta, but before that, I lived in the Metroplex.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. And you say middle. That's middle blocker, right?
Yes, sir.
We just had this conversation on the way here.
I mean, I get it, but for people who are watching, it may not.
Right.
know.
No. Well, but she had asked me. She said, "Should I say middle or middle blocker?" And I was like, "Either way, middle's fine." So she said middle, and then you said middle blocker. So.
And Karissa?
Hi, my name is Karissa, and I'm a senior this year, and I'm a libero, and I've been going to Windthorst my whole life as well.
And you just hit your 1K mark.
Yes.
So y'all give it up for her on that, the viewers. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
1,000 digs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's pretty, for those of you who don't know, a dig. Okay, so what's the official stat on a dig? Because, so they hit it, it's got to be like an attack hit?
It can be a tip. It can be a roll shot, a hit.
Okay.
But it can't be, like, they can't free ball it over. That's not considered a dig.
Okay, so it's got to go up to like a pass to like a play to a teammate.
Like, they have to hit or roll or tip in order for it to be considered a dig. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would consider everything a dig.
As far as the other team hitting it over.
Right.
And then defensively,
we have to get a second touch on it. So if she plays it and it hits the wall, I mean, it's not considered a dig. But if she plays it and we get a second touch, it's considered a dig.
Okay. And I'm going to defend the middle blocker here. What's the stat on the block? Because I see the stat sheets. Is it a block that has to, like, end up as a point?
It has to end the play, yes.
Wow.
Yes. So, I mean, we have
So she has 100 blocks a game, but only 2 on the stat
yes,
sheet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen it. I was there.
So, Coach, I have a question for you. I thought about this because I was looking at y'all's team picture, and I was like, dang, knee pads are so thin now compared to probably when you played. So, and that's like all sports. So why do you think the knee pads are thinner now? I mean, as much as the girls
And why are they knee
the
pads, but they wear them under the knee?
Yeah. Well, sometimes when you dive, I feel like it, protects the area that hits the ground on your knee. But yes, back I think when I was in junior high, we call them turtle knee pads because they look like a turtle shell.
They were so big.
Yes. Yes.
Bro, I just looked at them. I was like, that ain't no knee pad.
I dare one of y'all to wear some turtle pads to your next game.
Your knees probably would feel better. Yeah.
Because I wouldn't score any
I was just thinking like girls are more like intense. Like they're on the ground more, but the more and it's like even with football, they're doing all these things, but they're making the equipment thinner and smaller. Do you think it's from a performance standpoint? Maybe the bigger knee pads were slowing people down, so they might want them to be a little lighter so they can move faster. Maybe.
Probably.
I mean, I was looking at that. I was like, why? Like, why would you make the knee pads thinner? It just I don't see the logic behind it. So I was asking you guys, maybe do you think it's from a performance? Well, y'all never played in them, so you don't. So you really probably wouldn't know.
Don't have anything to.
I would probably see if I can find some. You say what?
More of a junior high thing. Like when we were younger, we had the really big knee pads, and it may be more for looks now.
Yeah, I think they're more for like style points because I know y'all's knees hurt after the game because those things are not doing nothing.
It don't even look like it's a pad in there. Like I'm like, it looks like a sleeve, bro.
They may also be a little worn out from.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've gotten thinner over the season.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, how often do you get new knee pads?
Ours is kind of a luck thing. So if I played good last season, I still have the ones from junior year. But like if I don't do as good, I'll wear the new ones.
Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Superstitious.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Nothing wrong with that.
Since we're talking about swag, I always want to. Do girls wear? I know you wear the arm sleeves, but have you seen any girls wear leg sleeves when they play volleyball?
Yeah, I've seen one.
You have? I've never seen it, but I thought it would be kind of cool to have a sleeve. The sleeves are pretty cool that y'all wear in the what's the name. I thought it would just kind of be pretty cool, but I don't think y'all wear it for looks. It just kind of protects your arm from the ground, probably. Yeah. Everything I think about swag, so I'm thinking like, maybe they're doing it for swag, but now the more volleyball girls is like, nah, trust me, you would want that on your arm because it's the more you're sliding across the floor, it kind of helps protect. So
I would think like when the ball comes and hits your arms, I would be like, I want some padding there.
That's the next thing. Forearm pads, man. I'm gonna see the girls wearing those.
All right, so last night, I believe y'all played. Who was it? Y'all played
Archer City.
Archer City. Mm-hmm. Okay. How did that go? It was 3-0, I believe.
We did win 3-0. The first game was 28-26, and it was back and forth. I mean, the they were very scrappy. They made us work hard for every point. So it was a good game for us, but competitive game for us. So, but I was happy with how we played and how we finished up. So
good. And I think that, well, obviously, I mean, I was at when y'all went to Holiday. I went to y'all's game.
Yes.
And that was a good game. I mean, you look at it and you see Holiday won 3-1, but like to me, so okay, let me kind of start over. Like I think Windthorst has some of the best communication, okay, because of the way y'all move. It's like a magic trick how everything moves, and it's so everybody. It's like, and this comes back to coaching, obviously, because everybody's always in the right spot. It seems a lot of times, and so. And then when you go and you play a team like Holiday, who's also the same, but they're, obviously they're a whole classification bigger than you guys. But I mean, I don't know. I think the entire area that we have has so many good volleyball players and good volleyball coaches that it doesn't matter about classification.
Right.
A lot of times it's just, I mean, these girls know everybody that was on that team.
Right.
And so, I don't know. I just think it's cool how they all play club volleyball together. Then they go and divide, and then like you guys are going to have a successful playoff run. They're going to have a successful playoff run. So I don't know. I think it's cool how you probably don't get that in like the bigger cities.
Right. Yeah.
You have to play other 5A or other 2 or other 3A schools. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But
So a question I have for you ladies, of course, being a part of a community that's just has an enriched tradition of winning in volleyball. Being a senior class, of course, it's always about what kind of legacy are you going to leave behind. So what kind of emphasis do you guys put on making sure you're doing the small things to make sure that you guys can leave the proper legacy for the class of 2026 when you guys graduate?
One of y'all grab the mic and answer.
I feel like just Coach Bussey is very good at emphasizing the little things and just practicing them on a daily basis and not necessarily looking at the bigger picture the entire time. Just take it game by game and getting better each game to make it as far as we do.
Very good. Anybody else?
I think, too, we're such, like, a big community town. And I think when our community comes together, like, we had the most people attend our state game. Like, we had the biggest crowd there. And I think when the whole town comes to our games, it's like, I think the classes behind us look forward to having the whole town watching them. And, like, just the little things we do. I think we grow closer together as a community, which helps us play better, I think.
Karissa, yeah, might as well, right?
Definitely, I would say the freshmen have probably been looking up to us because I know when I was a freshman, I looked up to the seniors whenever we won state our freshman year. So having that, like, sister bond with everybody has, like, really made us successful, I feel like. Like, we're so close with each other. So and our community comes together all the time. Like last night's game, we had a student section that was literally screaming over there, and it was like a
ESPN.
Yeah, it was
Like
it was insane. Like they were hyping us up, making sure, I don't know, they're just, our community comes together. So yeah.
So all three of you were in high school when the last time Windthorst won a state championship.
Yes.
So they won one. So their freshman year, and then
Right.
did they win another one since then?
Quarterfinals.
No, I
Just
mean,
made a
we've
deep
been to the
push.
state.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you ladies have tasted like what it feels like to be a part of a school that wins state. How much does that mean to you guys, and how is that emphasized on your drive? Like, how does that make you drive to, like, I want to be the next class to do that. So how does that kind of push you guys to work even harder?
Bring it closer so we can hear you.
Okay. Definitely, because all three of us have gotten a state medal ever since our freshman year. So now that it's our senior year, we are gonna work really hard during every game because we want it so bad. I know I want another state medal my senior year. So having 4 state medals all years of volleyball in your high school career, I think is amazing. So
Definitely just like getting to experience it is.
Yeah, get a little closer.
It's such an unreal feeling, and like knowing how that feels, it makes you just want to do it again and again, and just really push. And since we have so many seniors for our juniors and the other people that will come up, just giving them a taste so that they will continue to work for it and try and keep it going.
Yeah, and I think I wanted to bring this up. You girls are seniors, but you play heavy, a lot of playing time. I think I don't know that. Do you girls understand, like, I guess what it means? So when we first started doing the rankings and stuff, we had Windthorst. Somebody reached out to us and said Trojanettes are, so it was like they're the Trojanettes. Like that means something to them and it means something to the community. So I was quickly to change it from the Windthorst Trojans volleyball team to Windthorst Trojanettes. But with a town and a everybody sees Windthorst and they think volleyball. They've been thinking a lot football lately too, but it's been volleyball. Like Windthorst is known for volleyball. So I guess, like, what does it mean to you to be a Windthorst Trojanette and, a senior leader on your volleyball on the Windthorst Trojanette volleyball team?
Grateful is the first thing I can think of. And I remember our first day of 2 days, we had like a meeting or whatever with the whole volleyball team. And the seniors made them like snack packs or whatever. And it was just something little, but we wanted to show them like, just because we're seniors doesn't mean y'all can't tell us to like have a better attitude, like have like grade level doesn't matter, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like we all need to pick each other up and yeah.
Sounds
It's
good.
honestly just such an honor, and there's such a I want to say standard, but there's an expectation of you to in school, outside of school, in volleyball, just all of it being a Trojanet. It's such a well-known I don't want to say term, but like it's a well-known thing. So just living up to that and continuing to better it each day, really, it makes you work hard for it.
Yeah, but Windthorst traditionally is a community that's kind of what the community is. It's made up of hard workers. Everybody kind of understands that they play their part. They play a key piece to the pie. And then the blessing of it all is you have a coach that grew up in the understanding of expectation and what it means to be a Trojanet and to be a part of that community. So you're kind of getting it both sides, because your parents. The one thing I love is the way the Windthorst parents hold their kids to a high standard. And we talk about this all the time. It seems like you see that a lot in the small towns, especially in your German communities, because you see the same kind of thing in Munster, Lindsay, in Windthorst. You're kind of like, hey, we're not going to, woe is me. There's an expectation. Might not like everything coach says, but coach said it, so we're going to do it that way because we're not going to, undermine what the coach is saying. So that's one thing that I like that Windthorst has going on. But coach, I had a question for you. So coming back to the place that, of course, that you love, you grew up in, you were a part of, how is your the standards that was poured into you from your coaches and things, how do you kind of still use some of those things of what you're modeling to your players that you're coaching right now?
Diane Conrady kind of, laid the foundation for Windthorst volleyball. She kind of, started the program and made it into what it is today. And, Stacy Wolf carried that tradition over. I got to play for Miss C, is what we called her, Diane Conrady. I got to play for her my 7th grade year and 8th grade year before she retired. And then I had Coach Wolf all 4 years of high school. And so I've learned so much from those two, as a player, but also as a coach. They've been just a phone call away from me. And, I still to this day talk to them all the time and call them and get advice from them. So they've definitely helped me out in, keeping that tradition of a successful program, and hopefully we continue that, this year and in several years to come.
So to piggyback off the next part of that, how has it meant for you to have the support of your school, the school district, the school board members, the superintendent and things like that, and not let's just be honest. A lot of times in a lot of places you go, they put boys first. I really do feel nothing against the boys or nothing in Windthorst, but I feel like that the Trojanettes are put on the same level playing field. And a lot of times you see in boy athletics and things at other schools that they put the boys first. But how does it feel to have that type of support of having the girls feel like they're equals? They're not but below the young men.
Yes. I mean, the support at the school is amazing. You know, from our admin all the way down, you know, to our teachers, all the staff members. I mean, anything that I've ever needed the whole time I've been at Windthorst, you know, I don't want to say I've gotten everything I wanted, but, you know, I've always had the support of, you know, not just the school, but of the town as well. And, you know, I think the town is a big part of our program as well, like the girls said. I mean, they bring so much energy to the team itself, just from being in the stands and showing up and just always supporting. You know, we always have a big crowd at every game. So that means a lot to our program also.
Yeah, and well, I forgot what I was going to say. So y'all have a big matchup coming up on Saturday.
Yes.
Against Nakona, who's
Correct.
also they've gotten better over the year. They got some additions and they got some. So I guess describe that. What's your game plan, or what's the focus like, or, you know, what are we going to do going into, y'all play at Nakona on Saturday?
We play at Nakona, yes. So, I mean, you know, we went to the Nakona tournament. I mean, all of these girls have played in their gym, and it's a very loud gym, a very, you know, just the environment is always, can't think of the right word to use, but it's loud there. So, you know, we're expecting that. And, you know, we are good at communicating, but we're going to have to really communicate whenever we go there, just like I said, because it is such a loud place to play in. And, you know, we know that Nakona, they've got a couple new coaches over there that are very knowledgeable, very good. We know they're going to be very well coached. You know, they have several returners off a very successful team last year as well. So it'll be a good game for us, you know, and we're going to just try to focus on our side and, you know, like doing the little things on our side correctly and, you know, minimizing our mistakes, because, I mean, we've talked several times about how when we play good teams, we've got to minimize our errors on our side. And like I said, just focus on our side. So
yeah, and I'll tell the viewers that just from an outsider looking in, I can't imagine how frustrating it is for both the players and the coaches, but little things like turning the ball over on a serve, like hitting the net on a serve, like, oh man, that would drive me crazy. I don't know about y'all, but that is just such a critical mistake. And it's crazy to me that still, you know, you wouldn't think like, oh, these are varsity, you know, athletes. Like, it still happens. I mean, it's just, we're all, you know, just human people. But
I think the service, for me, watching volleyball, I think it's more than what people understand, like, because it's you and the ball,
right,
and everybody's eyes are on you, so it's a lot of pressure because you know, hey, I gotta get this ball. So it's the serve is similar to a free throw. I think everybody, when they're shooting free throws, you know, you expect the person to make it because you're there. It's free. It's supposed to be free. I kind of put the two because it's added pressure. Because my heart would be like, I probably would never get it though. I would go old school. Underneath every single time.
Yes, and I mean we you know try to serve to certain people or try to serve to certain seams, and so you know whenever we are trying to place our serve, you know it does happen where we miss because we're trying to serve tough. You know, I've kind of harped on them as well. We don't want to serve an easy serve over to them because they're just going to hit it right back at us. So we do try to serve aggressively. And, you know, I will say last night, I didn't realize this during our game last night, but we did not miss any serves. And I cannot remember, that happening very often. So we served hard and we're successful servers.
So let's back to the Nakona game. So last year, I think this is interesting that you talked about the atmosphere and the environment. Last year when you played them at home, you swept them 3-0. But when you played in Nakona last year, they beat you guys 3-1.
Yeah.
So that's a testament to show you the type of atmosphere that a arena can bring to the table. You guys talked about the student section. That I have watched girls at volleyball games from the other team get extremely ignored. Like they be like, just stop talking.
Yes.
But that's the part. That's what the student section is there for.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure when you go to Nakona, you're gonna get that same type of atmosphere. So So, ladies, for you guys, because you were a part of the teams last year that were able to win at home and then were able to go on the road and take a tough loss. And I think ultimately that made you guys split district. Is that correct?
Yes.
I mean, that changed the whole atmosphere of the seeding of the playoffs and things like that. So how can you this year as seniors be locked in and go into Nakona and get a extremely tough win?
Energy, definitely. We need to communicate really loud when we go to Nakona. We need to be ready, go for everything, because they're going to be coming at us like we will to them, of course. But yeah, I know we'll all do our jobs. If somebody's struggling, we'll help each other out, push each other. So I'm excited. I've been waiting for this game for
Have you guys played Nakona this year?
Not this year,
in the preseason.
So last year you guys played 3 times too, and that's what I noticed. You beat them. You played them in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You beat them in the tournament. Beat them at home, and then it's. I don't care how good of a team you are. It's hard to beat a team three times. Once is one thing, especially a good program. So you guys, you have an opportunity, like I said, to do something unique and go in. Nakona prides themselves on we're not letting nobody come in our house. That's one thing that they pride themselves on. Windthorst is the same way. They believe when you come here, you're not just playing the team, you're playing the community. So it's one of those things where we call it a hostile environment. I hate to call it hostile because, ain't nobody doing nothing, but it's hostile. You feel nervous when you enter the room. So for Ms. Violet, you play setter, correct? So how important is it in your position? Because it's cool that you're the libero. I was about to say Lil O. I was about to name it after me. But the libero, how important is it for you guys communication and connection to be on point?
We're very good because we played so long together, having that good communication, especially on defense, just crossing. And I know she always has my back. She's always there to just get a touch on everything, and I always am trying to get it up. And same thing with the hitters, just having such a good communication with them it's everything. And we have I don't want to say luck, but I don't know the word. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but just playing with each other for so long.
Luxury. You have the luxury to
chemistry.
Luxury.
There you go.
Having the luxury of playing with each other since 3rd grade, we've really grown into being sisters, which I think helps our communication so much more.
So which clubs did you ladies, we always forget, but we like to give the clubs, what clubs did you ladies play for?
I played for WVC and Elite.
Okay. What about you? You playing in club?
I didn't know.
That's special though. Like that. Pause real quick. You're the prime example that I always preach. I want the girls to play club, but you're an example of that. If you're willing to put the work in, you still can be just as good as the person. Because sometimes, I don't know your parents' financial situation. They could be like me. Sometimes I be being cheap with my son. Like, we ain't going this week, son. But sometimes everybody's not fortunate to have the opportunity to play club. But too many times we put out there, and I want to stop that. Like, today is the day we'll put it out there. Just because you don't play club doesn't mean you can't be a special volleyball player. And too many times that's the stigma that's put on ladies that if you want to be great, you have to play club. Well, some people might have to work. Like some people, everybody's path is different. So I'm happy that you said you didn't play club. So
they're track athletes.
And I remember volleyball wasn't really something I thought about a lot. Track was kind of my sport. And my sister was really good at volleyball, and she did club, and she went to college for volleyball. And I just remember, because she played in the state game my freshman year, and I just remember when she left and I went to varsity, I was like, okay, well, people are going to see my last name, and they're going to see my sister. And I was just like, I'm not as good as my sister, blah, blah, blah. And I told Coach Bussey that, and she was like, I don't want you to be your sister, though. And that really helped me because in my head I was like, people are going to have expectations for me to be just like her. But she told me we don't even play the same position. She has different, goals for me. And I think that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
That's what good coaches do. But,
I played for WVC, but that was, elementary, junior high days. Yeah.
Softball player.
Yeah, I went to softball. But
So you play. So are all three of y'all two-sport athletes?
I play 3.
What you play volleyball?
Basketball and softball.
Okay, and you run track.
I do volleyball, track, and not softball, basketball. Oh gosh, I played softball freshman year.
And what do you do?
You
I
should
do
play again.
volleyball and track.
Volleyball and track. Okay, it's pretty cool that you ladies, kind of do it all, and are successful at doing it all. Make sure you put on better knee pads, take care of those knees. But I wanted to say something. This is a conversation just for 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the room and me, because Jeff can't. He doesn't know how it feels to be even close to being in the room of state. Because I won back-to-back state champions when I was in high school in football, but Jeff, never. Coach, you won state before.
Yes.
Y'all been in the room of winning state before, right? Y'all been there before?
Yes.
Feels good, right?
Tell me about
That's
it.
amazing.
Tell me about it.
But sorry, Jeff. Maybe one time we'll.
He
get
likes
you
to
there.
rub that in.
Whenever somebody else is on the show that's been, I can.
It's
always
like all the time. It happens all the
I
time.
can separate because I'm in that lineage.
Hey, but you know what? I'm proud of all of you. Proud of you. It is something that not very many people. It's probably less than 3% of people
Probably
that play sports
2% or less.
get a state championship. So if you get multiple, you're even more elite. Okay, I was thinking about this as before O started asking about the different positions. We have the luxury of having a libero, a setter, and a hitter. Well, middle blocker, but you get to hit in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, for people that don't know. So the ball comes over. It's got to go to who? Who hits it? Who's the first person to get the ball when the ball comes over? Most right. The back row, libero, defensive specialist. And then you're supposed to do
That's
what?
the DS, right? Defensive specialist.
Yes.
I
yes.
learned something already.
And then you're supposed to hit it to who?
Bump it to the setter.
Bump it? Okay.
Pass it, bump it.
Okay, so timeout, because here's the deal. I've said this the last couple times.
Everybody says
I'm a
something different.
bump set spike guy.
You better not say
But
spike.
now,
Like,
is that an ick? Is the word
Ick.
I say pass a lot.
is the word spike an ick for y'all? Because I've been told it's an ick. It's a big volleyball ick.
I feel like we say pass, set, hit more.
Hit.
Okay, so pass, set, hit. That's what it is.
I like
that's
spike, Joe. We
What,
always
I like
fun.
bump,
Spike.
set, spike.
Spike it.
Anyway, so ball comes over, back row. Usually it's Karissa flying around back there, diving all over the place. And she bumps it or passes it to Violet, the setter. Okay, and then what makes you, I've always wondered this. How do you decide who you hit it, who you set it up for?
A lot of it depends on where the pass is. If I'm behind the 10-foot line, it's normally not going to go the middle unless I really have to lead them. So really goes to the 2 outside or right side, but most of it depends on where the pass is.
Do everybody all at one time call? Do y'all go? I've seen teams use numbers and 5 and 3.
Yeah.
Do
So what do y'all say? What's like the? Okay, so
I be confused.
you're okay. So the pass comes to you. Okay, here's my net.
But don't say
I'm
too
gonna-
much because we don't want Nakona's listening to this.
No, but I'm.
yeah.
But you're usually facing like. Okay, so if here's the net, you want to be facing this way, right?
Yeah.
And you're setting it, so you're either going to do the super secret back set, or you're going to just barely touch it for the middle, or you're going to shoot it all the way over. You want the far, or does it depend? I guess it depends, right?
I mean, a lot of times it'll depend kind of on who we're playing. Obviously, if they have a giant in the middle, like we might send it to the outsides
Okay.
a little bit more.
That makes
but,
sense.
you know, if their bigger hitters are on the pins, then we might set the middle a little bit more. So it kind of depends on who we're playing. You know,
and
but
that's something you tell her, hey, or is it just
sometimes like off serve
you're
receive,
coaching them
I
before
might,
the game?
Yeah, off serve receive, my setter will call the plays, and so. But if I want her to run something different, I'll tell her kind of what play I want to run, and she
It's like
will.
plays like that? Like they're not
Yeah,
just
I mean,
doing it on the
so-
fly?
Off
Bro,
serve
that's
receive, we
detailed.
have plays that we run. Yes.
Off what? What'd you say?
Serve receive. So whenever the other team's
Serve,
serving at
receive.
us.
Oh, okay, got it. I got
Yes.
that. She said it so fast. It was like
I
Spanish.
I said.
So receive.
I thought
Okay.
she said like surf.
So
or
we're
sea.
learning. We're learning.
Yes.
We're getting coached right now.
So and
Sorry.
then as the
Sorry,
play
girls.
is going, I mean, my hitters can call a play as they want. And then if the other team sends over a free ball to us, we have different free ball plays that the setter will call as
So
well.
okay. So this is a test for me. A free ball would be like they messed up and they're just kind of softly giving it over on the third
Correct,
hit. And everybody's like, 3.
I thought they say breach.
Free.
Free? I thought they
Free,
said
like-
3.
No,
like
it's
the
a
third
free.
hit.
It's a free ball.
Okay.
This
Like
whole time
it
I
should
thought they
be
were
a free
saying,
point for us.
I thought they were saying
is what-
breach.
Watch, free.
What are they breaching?
That's what I thought they were screaming out.
Well, I was saying 3 because it's like their third hit. Like the 3, like
bro,
No, free.
prepare.
you
Okay,
got-
free.
You know, bro, we might need to get somebody to like get us.
We're
like-
learning. We're learning.
Like a
This is
tip
good
sheet.
for us.
Like a
This
tip
is good
sheet.
for us. Okay, so free comes over, and then so somebody calls out a play,
My setter, yes, Violet typically. Violet or Heidi.
and you're like, all right, this is who I'm going to. Everybody knows this is what's happening. It's game time.
We normally, it depends.
In the mic,
Mike,
please.
yeah.
Oops, sorry. The free ball play will normally also depend on their blockers on the other side, just trying to trick them and get that free point.
So another question: are y'all a team that do the little stuff behind your back, like where you hold up numbers and it tell you which way you're going and stuff like that?
If I do try and hide it, I'll typically pull out my shirt and.
Because
do
I
it
see
like
a lot
that.
of teams putting their hands behind their back. I'm like, they talking Morse code? Like, what's going on?
Do
But
y'all
they-
say stuff like when you come to like because every point, whether you scored it or you lost it, y'all come to middle. Do you say stuff then, like call play or something like that, or
Normally, I do it right before the play starts.
so you're like the
essentially.
quarterback of the volleyball
Pretty
team?
much. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. We
So,
learned it.
so another question, Coach. This is for you. Because I think it changed. Let's see. It might have changed maybe your freshman year in high school, the whole point system.
Yes.
Because remember, it used to be like 15, and every point didn't count. You had to earn your points just off of serve.
Yes.
So, how do you think that's changed the game today? Like do you
yes.
prefer it this way or back how it used to be when we?
I think I prefer it this way, just
Okay.
because every point is a little bit more meaningful. You know, if you didn't serve in the past and, you know, you had a really good hit, well, you still didn't get a point. So, I mean, I think I like the rally scoring better
Okay.
because, like I said, every point has a little more purpose, I think.
And that's
and I
called
feel like-
rally scoring.
Yes.
Do you think games took way longer back then?
Yes.
'Cause
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, you would have no, I mean, it could last forever.
especially if you had really good defensive teams. So
Yes.
I think I like this way too. I
Mm-hmm.
was just wondering your take on it. Did y'all know it used to be like that? Okay. Just make sure y'all know your history a little bit. So even though we're talking about volleyball, real quick, Chris, you play volleyball? What position do you play in basketball, and what position do you play in softball?
Okay, basketball, I'm a point guard or a wing, and then softball, I play shortstop and I'm a slapper, but I'm also a utility. I can play basically anywhere, but shortstop and outfield is my main positions. For softball.
Okay. What are you running track? And you play basketball too,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So let's start with basketball. What is your basketball position?
Post.
You play the post, like the 4 or the 5?
Yes.
Okay, and then what about track? What's your event?
I did hurdles, but I don't think I'm gonna do them this year. Really anything that they put me in.
So you're open. You're kind of like
Yes.
I think when I
She's a
first
good
met your
jumper.
parents.
I did.
Oh, I did hear about the jumper.
I've been doing long jump and then triple jump. I started it this year, like the meet before district,
Yes.
and I made it all the way to regionals, 4th place.
Last year?
Yes,
this
sir.
past.
Okay.
So
So it's still
So-
25. She's right. This year.
So I met your parents years ago. I think when I first met him, I know your dad coaches the football. He used to coach at Hershey. Then he coached like at Memorial, I think.
he moved
Or-
to Jacksboro,
Okay,
coached there for
Jacksboro.
a year, and now he coaches at Graham.
What's your dad's
Okay.
name?
Michael Frank.
Okay, Coach
Yeah.
Frank.
And I think your parents told me that you have a sister that was like a walker, like a speed walker.
Oh my God,
That was you? Oh, so you're the speed walker. Okay.
I didn't know this.
Dang,
So-
bro, you gonna
my
put my girl on blast on the show?
That's okay.
That was me.
She was a mall walker, bro.
That's awesome.
Why y'all? So the fun.
I didn't know that was you. Sorry.
I mean, I
But-
did good at it though. Like
No, that's
the
what she
Junior
said. She was
Olympics,
really good
that's
and
what
like
they
went to
called
the
it.
Olympics and stuff.
Like the Junior Olympics, and it's like all 50 states come together for a big track
Yeah.
meet. And I mean, I got 5th in the Junior
Olympics is
2
better than a
times, but,
state
like,
ring,
whatever.
punk.
I don't know.
Good job.
Say, hey, you heard it first. If you don't want to get her upset, she can walk pretty fast, man. So Hey.
Okay, so that's my bad because
that was a fun fact.
That was a long time ago. I'll just put her on black. I'll cut this out. Okay, don't worry.
It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, everyone knows I did it.
Oh, okay.
Bro, she
That's
was
true.
4.3 in that bad boy.
No, but I remember her mom telling me
that was
And
an
I
event.
forgot. I thought y'all had one more younger sister.
There's 9 kids, so there's a lot of us.
Yes, I thought you were the second youngest daughter.
No, there's 4. There's 3 girls older than me, and then a younger sister, a younger brother, 2 younger sisters, then a younger brother.
Oh,
9 of them, bro. They got them athletes because all of them good.
that's more than a basketball team. That's a volleyball team and subs. Dang. No, that's good. That's good.
And
Sorry,
then
that was funny, but
So if they had that in high school, would you participate?
I mean,
Can you still walk fast? That's the question we're asking.
I mean, I don't know how fast a mile is, but my mile was I sound like a I'd walk my mile in at 8:55.
That's
so
fast. Bro, people run a mile.
I was in the
running
Air
it in
Force
4
and I
minutes.
ran a mile in 8 minutes.
And it's
that was my pace.
You can't bend your knees.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It was
seen
funny,
it
and it resonated. It was funny because at that time I just got out of the military, and the Air Force does a mile walk test. Because for some people who can't run, they do a mile walk test so that's kind of how we talked about it, and that's why it stuck in my head so much. But
The funniest thing about that is
Anyway.
whenever I was at MSU, I would get up some mornings and go walk at the mall. That was kind of a thing. Man, those elderly people in there used to embarrass me. When I tell you, the fastest walking people ever, to the point I just stopped going. This one dude, no, this is the truth. He told me, he said, "Get out of the way, youngster." I said, "Man, I'm trying to walk." But he giving me a hard time because he was like, they're literally lapping me. I'm like, I thought I was walking
That's
at
serious.
a fast pace. But he
That's
told me
serious
though, he
business.
said that all of the people that come in there, because it was an elderly population. He was like, we really be a competition. We don't want to be the last person. I'm like, I can tell, dude, y'all are going. I was like, I ain't coming back up here. I'm in college and I'm struggling to keep up with the elderly people. Because we used to call them mall walkers. That's kind of that
still
was
what
their
we call
thing.
'em.
So what was your position? Did you play softball too?
I did freshman year. I wasn't gonna play, but then the coach told me she put me on the roster, so I kind of had to play.
you should play this year.
Senior year, you never know. So you do track. Do you do basketball or no? Just track and volleyball. So what's your track? Well, let me see if I can guess.
Speed walker.
Times 2. So you run the 200? Are you a sprinter? Let me help that out. Are you a sprinter or no? Middle.
Distance.
Okay, so
300 hurdles.
She do the 800 then. So she said middles, and then you probably run the mile relay, and then do you do jumps?
No.
Oh, no jumps. So the 800 is probably your best race though.
400.
400
relay.
Yeah, 400. So you do the open 4, the 800, and the mile relay.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's a lot of running. Those are always the endurance races, but the quarter and the 400 is everybody. That's the last race of the night. So that's when you get to kind of showcase your stuff. How well did you you guys? Well, we'll get you back on the show for that. I just wanted to kudos because we don't always get the girls on the show. So when we get them on the show, we kind of like to celebrate you guys. I got a daughter now. She's 5. Jeff has a daughter that's about to graduate. I didn't realize I always was big into girl sports, but once you have a daughter of your own, you really kind of pay attention to how much the girl sports don't get the attention that they deserve. So on this platform, we try as much as we can to celebrate. We're proud of you guys, what you're doing out there. Of course, you guys play Nakona. Nakona's in our coverage area as well. We can't just be saying, hey, who's going to win the game, but we want you guys to go out there and do your thing, win the game, work hard, be willing to go into a hostile environment and represent your communities and your families.
So Nakona, is that the first time y'all play them this?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you play them again at home.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And how important is it to win this district? The seeding or are y'all big school, small school?
We will be small school, yes.
Regardless.
Right. We
Okay.
are the second small. There's a 5-team district that
Okay.
we're in, so we're the second smallest, and Nakona is the biggest in the district. So.
Oh, so you're not gonna see them in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, no,
Okay.
no.
But it's still important for y'all because who if you go in the second seed small, which I don't think you will, right? Because
no, you can.
The district's going to be between y'all and Nakona. Is that?
No, you can't say that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll say it. District and Windthorst and Nakona.
He didn't mean it.
I meant it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm an analyst, bro. I'm an analyst.
You didn't mean it though.
Okay. Anyways,
anything can happen, bro.
So if you go, so I'm just trying to figure this out. So you're going to go small school, either big or 1 or 2.
Correct.
What's the difference in the routes? Do you know? I mean, is it well known, or is it one of those things where it just kind of?
I think if you win it
happens.
It's a little bit different. If you win district, your seating of how the teams
exactly
right.
But I'm saying like
different.
what teams are you going to run into if you go second versus first?
I mean, I'm thinking first round would be against Memphis.
Okay.
But kind of like he said,
we know
it depends on. How the other districts finish up as well as far as big school.
Okay, I just didn't know.
Like last year in our district, there was a tie. And so the tie, because of the tie, it determined whether other schools would go big school, small school. So some schools didn't know who they were going to play in the playoffs until literally 2 days before.
The tie was at the top?
No, it was between Olney and Petrolia. And so that, depending on who won that game would determine, Archer City they didn't know who they were going to play. Right.
Middle school too?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like I said,
I just didn't know if it was like one of those well-known things, like, oh, we're going to run into this team or this team.
Well, Memphis is still going to always be on their side. Albany is one of those schools. I think they're one of the ones that could go big or small because of the district that they're in.
That's what she said. And Petrolia.
No, not Albany, but Albany.
Albany.
Oh, Albany.
Yeah, so they're one of those schools that. So Memphis is a guaranteed. They're kind of like them.
They're small.
They're
school.
smaller.
Yeah, they're going to be a smaller school. So they kind of have. But it's just you
tracking.
don't know who you're gonna play.
Right.
You know the teams, but you don't know kind of like how the bracket's gonna be.
And who's all in the district? Y'all's district. It's y'all.
It's
Nakona.
Us.
I know that much.
Yes, Windthorst, Nakona,
Petrolia.
Archer City, Petrolia, and Olney.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that.
So yeah, we kind of had like I said, we had a bye first round of district, and so our first district game was just this past Saturday against Petrolia. So we've only had 2 district games so far.
So there's not very many district teams that are coming into their second round yet. Or districts. Shouldn't be.
No.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So how it normally happens is they'll play Saturday, you'll turn around and play Tuesday. The teams that are getting ready to start over, 9 times out of 10 they'll be off. You see them those teams will be off, and then it'll start catching up.
Yes.
But the crazy part is when you have more teams in your district, it's still kind of like a little wonky a little bit. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we will have another off or another bye game, not this coming Saturday, but the next, I believe it is. So
another bye, like where you play a different team, like
we won't have a game that day.
Oh, you'll just be bye.
Yes, since we have an odd number of teams in our district. Yes.
Okay. Real quick, I want to thank you girls for bringing me this cool volleyball. Everybody signed it. We got another one up there behind the girls, all the way at the top, already on display.
Well,
brought us a jersey, full swag, and some. We're just trying to show everybody how good y'all are bringing us.
Well, I have one more thing I want to.
No, we're good. I'm chilling.
But this is probably our longest volleyball show too.
We got 3 times. Like
yes, it's kind of unique. We got the triplets. That's what
the triplets.
The
3 times special.
So of course, I do the big old special. That's one of the things that I do on the show. So we talk about food a little bit. He hates on me about this, but it's probably one of the best things that the show about the show. It brings tears to my eyes.
It's a very minimal part. I mean, it takes the longest, but
shout out to I actually even got a sponsor now. Iowa Park Green and White Club. Thank you for being my sponsor. I'm hoping that you guys can go back and talk to people from Windthorst. Maybe Zeke's Barbecue could be my next sponsor for the Big O Special, because Zeke's got good food out there. All right, so
they're laughing.
A question for the ladies: have all 3 of you guys ate at Zeke's Barbecue?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna start with you, Violet. What's your favorite thing to eat at Zeke's?
Probably, I like the mac and cheese.
The
brisket on top.
Ooh, brisket mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. I've had it and it's good. I've been to Zeke's a bunch of times. What do you like?
I went there one time. It was for the Star Spartan in junior high. And I can't remember what I got, but it was
French
good.
fries.
Probably French fries. What do you normally eat there, Chris?
Chopped barbecue. And their potato salad is really good.
The best.
And also their
I like potato
okra
salad.
is really good, but their potato salad is really good.
Zeke, you see how excited it brought excitement to her voice to talk about the potato salad. Man, that means your potato salad is
Somebody
really,
better
really
send
good.
her a potato salad gift card, Zeke's.
For real. So, coach, what's your favorite thing you like to eat at Zeke's?
This is a tough question, but I think I'm going to go with Violet, and the mac and cheese with the brisket on top is pretty good. So, yeah.
So good.
What do they call that? That's like a name for it, right?
I don't know. Just it's good. That's good.
The good.
You just call
Actually,
it
their baked
heaven.
potatoes are really good. So on Thursdays they have baked potatoes. They are.
You might call
They're
that
good.
heaven on earth. That's what we might call it. That's how good it is. So another part of it. So when you go to Windthorst on a Friday night football game, there's a must eat. What's the must eat on a Friday night in Windthorst?
There's nothing that was worse.
Like
No.
concession
At the
stand?
concession. At the concession. They
You
was
gotta
like,
make this clear, man.
They was like,
They're
"Is
like,
that a
there's
trick question?"
no other place in
They was
Windows.
like, ain't that open, right? Like, so at the concession stand, what's a must eat on a Friday night? I already know. I got my answer. It's in my heart already.
I like the hot dogs.
So it's around that. It's around that. But you guys are famous when people that are not from Windthorst, they gotta have the sausage. That's a must. Like it's a must have. Like, oh, so how often? Because you guys probably go to the, I don't know, it's not called a grocery store there, but it's kind of like butcher shop, whatever. Do y'all like get that on the regular, like the German sausage that?
Dad'll get it.
And what's the big event that they have every year in Windthorst? It's similar to Munster, where it's called
sausage
Wiener-
meal.
the
They have
Wiener
sausage
Schnitzel.
meal.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. I wanted to get somebody else to say it because I didn't know if I was saying it right, and I was like, I'm about to
The
mess
what?
up. I'm about to mess up the name
What's it
of
called?
it. It's called the
We just call it like the sausage meal.
Like so
sausage.
so it's like so Munster has one.
I've been. I don't know
And then in Windthorst have one. I've been to both. I will say this, and I'm saying it on the air. I think the sausage in Windthorst is better, but when I go to Munster,
I'm sorry. I'll say when.
I have to have the cheese. Like, so I want to do a collab of the German communities. Somebody's gonna make it happen. Somebody's gonna give me some Windthorst sausage and some Munster cheese, and we're gonna do a collaboration. And we're gonna try this, and we're gonna name it the Big O Special.
Are you done?
Sounds good.
Sausage version of the
just
Big
kidding.
O Special.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah, you
and
don't like
then
that.
are you ladies cooks?
Kind of.
I will for my
No.
siblings.
Okay, what if we were to poll your siblings, what would, the ones that are younger, what would they say they like for you to cook?
I do more of like the breakfast stuff. So I'll make like German pancakes. or-
What's a German pancake?
Come on, introduce me.
They're
to that.
like my grandma. She like made them. They're like pancakes, but they're like. Do y'all know what a crepe is?
yeah, I know.
They're
a
like
crepe.
crepes, but they're not like. There's more stuff in it. I guess.
So it's made.
So
it's,
what's all in it?
yeah, explain that to me.
I kinda
Don't
just,
give grandma a recipe away.
No, I
though.
kind of just like eyeball it. Like I just.
A little
I
bit
don't
of
really-
this.
I
Is
don't
it like
really use-
sugar? Or is it?
Yeah,
I mean,
like sugar, flour. I don't use like.
You're like homemade
Yeah, yeah.
So
German pancakes.
a crepe is made out of typically made out of eggs, right?
Yeah.
So this is made more.
Sometimes I'll use eggs. Sometimes I just make it up. Like I just go.
Do you
my
put
So
grandma
meat
this
in
could
does
it?
be
it
like
different, yeah.
Kaya's made up German pancakes.
They're good. They like them.
So
All right.
have y'all ever had her German pancakes before?
We need to try this.
Yeah,
Like,
we
they
you
looking
just
like what?
you just volunteered to make your entire team and me and Big O German pancakes.
Y'all
Kaya,
need to have my
Pancake of the
grandma's.
game.
My grandma makes them really good.
do you put like stuff in them? Like so
Just like powdered sugar on top.
all right, so I got an idea
Okay.
because I'm
God,
really
here
a
we go.
chef. Make
he's
the
not.
German pancakes. Like chop you up some like sausage or something, and put like because you have
Whoa.
to because you know you can take a pancake and like put chocolate chips
I heard
in
of
'em.
chicken and waffles, but I haven't heard of pancakes and sausage.
No, I'm trying to explain to you, bro. Let's listen, man, because this is like a crepe, so you can do this with it because it's not as thick as a pancake. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right, I know it. Listen, you can learn something from me. So, have you ever seen people take like an omelet?
Yes.
Because this is similar to an omelet, but it's made out of the flour and like dough. You can put the meat and do it the same way and just bake it. Like
You
fried
like
up.
sweet and salty. Might be good.
She's gonna try it and she's gonna be like, yeah, he was right, y'all. So what do you cook, like other than noodles?
Noodles.
Oh, that about summed it up. But I like to bake more, so like brownies, cookies.
Okay. So you're a baker, okay? So we got a baker, we got the crepe, aka the German pancakes, and
Nothing.
I can't cook. It's bad.
PBJ.
Potato
Probably.
salad from
Yeah.
what you call it?
Hey, you're getting ready to go to college, so you gotta learn.
No, I like to warm up my
Okay.
foods, like the pizzas, the macaroni.
So
That's what I eat.
So what she said is, I ain't cooking it. Everything is
Yeah,
processed.
I will microwave everything. That's
Hey.
fine with me.
Hey, when you get to college, that's what it's gonna be about anyway. So
Yep.
you're gonna survive with the fit. But I'm gonna give you a little tip. When you get to college, when you get your noodles, because you're gonna eat noodles, try different things with the noodles.
Oh,
like
yeah.
get you some chicken,
Yeah.
different stuff. Put some cheese in there. Like you can make a
Scrambled
You can
eggs.
almost have chicken spaghetti with Roman, but it's just. I'm just
Roman.
being honest. Like
What's Roman?
it's like Roman noodles.
Roman?
Roman.
Are they from Rome?
That's what we call them, Roman noodles. Top Roman. I mean, that's
Ramen.
Roman. You gotta. Hey, everybody.
What do you call them?
Ramen.
Ramen.
What do y'all
Roman,
call
Oh,
'em?
I like those. Ramen.
Man,
Ramen?
ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Nah,
That's
Roman.
better than Roman.
I'm pronouncing it Roman. Top Roman. Put some cheese in there.
No,
Butter. You
This is
can
what
have
you
your
do. This is
spaghetti.
what you do, okay? You go in there.
Come on.
You ever made scrambled eggs in the microwave?
He say this every time. This is
Dad
disgusting.
does, yeah.
Okay, so you put an egg or two, three maybe, in a bowl. Mix it up, put a little salt and pepper on there. Put it in the microwave. Minute, two, maybe, whatever. Then you go in there and you mix them all up, make it a little bitty, and then you throw your Roman noodles on top of it, and then make it. And it's good. It's good.
But tell them what kind of food is that though? It's just like going to one of the faux
Yeah,
places.
it is. It's like a noodle. I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's the key. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking about college food.
Yeah, because they're going to college. We're claiming that.
This is
for
where we're
everybody.
gonna. This is where we're getting to. What are our college plans for you ladies?
I'm probably going to attend OSU and get a business or accounting degree.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Either MSU or McMurray and a nursing degree.
Nursing. Okay.
Are y'all pursuing sports, or are you just going
That was
to
the next question.
to just just going to be a student?
If the opportunity presented itself, it'd be something I'd think about.
You would
For
consider
what
it.
sport?
I would consider it.
Volleyball.
Volleyball, track,
Track.
yeah.
What if they approached you and said, "We heard you were a junior Olympic speed walker, and we want you,
They bringing it back
Kyah Frank."
because of this show.
To
They bringing it
come-
back.
gosh.
Would you be a
I would-
collegiate
And-
speed walker?
I mean, they do it like
She about to go to educate y'all now.
when I did it for a mile. But when you like move up to the next age division, it's a 3,200. So it's 8.5 laps, and I don't know if I want to do that.
2.5.
And then in college,
2
it's
1/4
like
mile?
it's like 3 miles. So I don't know if I want to. I don't think I'd do
Ooh,
that.
that's some. You'd have to hit the mall walk. You have to go to the mall with Big O, and
She say your
That
legs be
stuff.
like this, bro. Like, you don't bend your knees.
I know. I
That's
don't.
some serious walking.
I don't know. But Karissa, what's your plans?
Honestly, I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure it all out. I'm kind of interested in OSU also. But if, like Kaya said, if a school like gave me the opportunity to possibly play softball, that could be an option for me. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out everything because
Well, I'll tell you what. Life's gonna come real quick. All right, and it's gonna start not being fun after high school. So take as much in as you can. Enjoy it. Go play sports if you can, because you're not going to get to go back. And when you do, you'll be my age, and you're going to pull a muscle every single time you try to go play basketball or do something crazy. So
So my last words
Enjoy it.
that I have for you ladies is make sure that when in anything you do in life that you're getting satisfaction out of it. You're at an age now where it's not about mom and dad anymore. You're saying you want to pursue softball. If that's something you want to do, don't think about it. Just do it because there are opportunities there. We're here to help however we can. Your coaches, they're here to help however they can. Because the one thing that I've learned, because I came here in 2004 from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there's nothing that separates the kids down here than the big city. It's just opportunity. And those opportunities are there for you just as much as there are for the next person. Sometimes we have to work a little bit harder to get those opportunities, but it's there. And I'm a firm believer that if we put our trust in who I put all my trust in, and that's God, anything's possible. So I'm telling you that it's possible if that's something you want to do. If you want to play volleyball, it's possible. And if it doesn't happen that way, it wasn't in God's will for you. So you have to remember that it's whatever God's will is for you, to let his will be done. We say the prayer, let God's will be done as it is in earth. We pray that prayer, but we really gotta take that in and really believe that if it's in God's will, that it'll happen. You want to go, she's pursuing, she's like, she knows what she wants to do. Hey, pursue it. Sports is fun while they last. You might get there and get on the intramural team or something and still have fun doing those things. But the biggest thing is you're at a point of your life where you have to make decisions and choices that's going to be pleasing to you and not anybody else. So if I can just leave you with that, I leave you guys with that. And ultimately, we just, my thing is for you guys is let God's will be done for your life. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Yes, yeah, and we're going to, before we totally get done, sorry this has lasted a little bit longer. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take up y'all's time, but I do want to give you the opportunity, Coach, to say something about these girls and then also your other girls on the team, because, we are a platform that we want to get kids' names out there. We're big about the kids and their sports and athletics and stuff. So if you could just talk a little bit about these three, what make them so special, and then talk about some of your other girls.
Yes. I think they've kind of already mentioned, we do have 9 seniors on this team, and they truly are like sisters. They act like sisters on and off the court. From our freshman class all the way up to our senior group, I feel like we all get along. There hasn't, typically with a girls team, you have drama, and, there hasn't been any of that. And, I feel like that's what makes this group so special. And, I think a lot of it falls back to these seniors being such good role models for the younger ones. They've kind of just, showed or been a good example for all the younger players in our program. Talking about each of them individually, all of them have, put in so much time and, have worked really hard in the off season and, have stayed after practice and, talked to me about different things that they can improve on. We've had those conversations, and like I said, they're all willing to do whatever it takes to, make a deep run in the playoffs. So,
and that's what we anticipate as well.
Thank you.
We know that obviously, again, Windthorst is known for volleyball, great coaches, great athletes. We mentioned it a little bit earlier. This matchup against Nakona is going to be a tough one, but it's an important one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I will say that I appreciate y'all all coming up, taking time out of your day to come hang with us. We don't get to talk to the girls as much, like you said, but we're trying to do a better job as well as everybody should. We know I have a daughter athlete that, I don't know if y'all know my daughter or not, but it's overlooked. It's just what it is, and we want to make it an effort to shine on some of these girls. And we have the great athletes here. We have the great coaches here. So we appreciate y'all coming up, giving us the opportunity to do that. We wish y'all the best this year for the rest of the year. We wish y'all the best Saturday and all the other days. Thank you. I hope to make some more games, maybe another probably playoffs. Monday, Tuesdays, the playoffs will start coming around. So, but yeah, we wish you the best of luck. You guys got anything else? Or
just thanks for having us.
Yes,
we appreciate
you so
this.
much.
Yeah.
And you could say you've been on a podcast, right? Very professionals. So yeah, thank you to y'all, Coach, to your parents for letting y'all come. And yeah, we'll be done. Y'all be good. Take care.
Thank you.
Good luck.